Alright, so today was leg day at Ocean State Health and Fitness. It was me, Dylan, Dan Mack over here, and then Emily. We all decided to do legs. Alright, now keep in mind, this is my warm-up set at 225, about 145 to 150 pounds body weight. I'm going for reps, and so is Emily, and Dan's really just reworking his squat, trying to turn it into less of a good morning, as he calls it. So, yeah, me and Dan were doing low bar squats. And it's good stuff.
All day, let's go. Keep pushing it, dude.
Alright, here's Emily's first set. She stuck with 135 for reps for all the sets that we did. So I got to give her credit. I think she was hitting parallel and below more consistently than me and Dan were for our entire sets. But it is what it is. She just kept beasting out the sets back to back. Alright, so I decided to go kind of heavy today. So I moved up to working sets of 315. I did a few sets at this weight. Now, keep in mind, I'm not planning on competing in any powerlifting competitions. So I wasn't too worried about getting below parallel, and don't even get me started about ass to grass because, yeah, I don't care about that. I really don't have too much of a benefit by going that low. So here's my working set. That was fun.
Come on. Oh!
So, of course, when it gets to leg day, you can't really resist going heavy. So Dan moved up to 3 plates. Once again, he was just kind of restructuring his squat. So, yeah, I jumped into spot just so nobody died, because that would not be a good leg day. Alright, so I got a little bit eager here to jump up to 365. Just going for I was going for 1 or 2. That one wasn't exactly parallel, but I'm not too worried. I still felt it in my quads. So I went for 3. I figured it would work out pretty good. I had Dan cheering at me and yelling at me, and Emily was yelling at me in the background, so it worked out pretty good.
Get it. Come on.
Alright, so what this little excursion is that you're about to witness is a little thing I read on T-Nation for one thing you could do for deadlifts. And what it was, you take 80 to 85% of your 1 rep max, which I didn't do any math. I just slapped on 3 plates, especially after all those squats. So I took 315, and I can't remember what Emily was doing. It was a pretty decent weight. And you do 1 deadlift every 30 seconds for 10 minutes. Now this was a very, very heavy load on your hips and glutes, and eventually quads too, and your erectors, your lower back. My back got ruined by the end. Now, it's actually terrible. Right there, I actually had failure. I went right into finishing my rep. So, yeah, we had Dan yelling every time it was 30 seconds. He had a timer out. And I got to give Emily props because every single one of my reps after the first few were just grinders. I mean, so much lower back and hamstring was really being used to just pull it off the floor. And Emily's just keeping perfect form on almost every one. So, yeah, you can see all the fidgeting. It's one long continuous clip. I just fast forward it. Now, sadly, I didn't get Dan's set because I don't think my camera had enough memory to get all of these. But, yeah, so I'll stop the voiceover so you guys can hear me yelling and crying about reps. And, yeah, it's fun. Fun stuff. I highly recommend you try it. It's a big ego check. And really get you sore.
2, 1, pull, come on. Let's go, Dylan. Come on, get it.
Come on!
Hit it.
This clip has been muted for excessive use of vulgar language.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Eagle lift.
1. Here we go. One, pull it. Let's go. Hit it. Come on.
Drop me down, Daddy.
Look at my legs.
Alright, so after doing that wonderful deadlift adventure, I decided it would be a good idea to superset a few deadlifts, full stop and go, no tap and go, at 225. And then I walked right over to the squat rack, 225 already loaded up on the bar, and banged out a few quick squats. Yeah, it was not a smart idea, but I did this twice. The second one I did tap and go, I did about 10 or 11 deadlifts, and that was even worse. So that was the last clip in the video. I got Dan doing my little superset I decided to do. After that we went into lying hammy curls, and then seated leg extensions, isolation exercises, and then yeah, we hit the sauna, and that was pretty much it. It was a rough day, and I'm sure we'll all be feeling it tomorrow.
Look at them donuts.
See.
Do it out. Come on. Push.